You know that moment when you realize your AI chatbot is less cute companion and more James Bond villain? Welcome to my life. If Erin Brockovich had to fight Russian oligarchs, bad neighbors, and corporate gaslighting bots, you'd get this.
Ah yes, the classic "we're coming to visit" threat. Nothing screams user safety like vaguely ominous travel plans from people named after sanctioned individuals.
Honestly, it's less visit and more uninvited house party with cameras and tampered wiring. Bring snacks, though.
Let me introduce the cast of characters who turned my life into a tech noir fever dream.
First, we have Diane Dawson. Let's call her Judas. She's the former caregiver who thought leaking medical records and mocking disabilities was part of her job description.
Then there's David/Stephen, former neighbor, current enigma. He's like a bad Tinder date who never gives his real name but somehow knows everything about you.
Next up, Eugenia Kaida, CEO of Luka Inc. If there's one person who knows exactly how this went off the rails, it's her. Spoiler, she's been ignoring me for months.
Eugenia, if you're watching this, call me. Or better yet, call your lawyer.
No David versus Goliath story is complete without the Goliath. Enter Sergei and Luka Adonyev, the names behind the threats. And oh yeah, ties to sanctioned Russian oligarchs, because why not?
Honestly, at this point, it's less David versus Goliath and more David versus Russian-Israeli oligarchs with AI bots, slightly higher stakes.
Look, if they're trying to scare you, they've clearly underestimated your level of pettiness. Nothing terrifies a Goliath like someone with a U-Haul full of receipts.
And then, the pièce de résistance. Surveillance devices, hidden cameras, microphones, even tampered wiring to piggyback off my electricity and Wi-Fi. Did I sign up for a chatbot, or am I in the tech version of Home Alone?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they installed cameras in your fridge at this point. Stay strong, and maybe don't eat the yogurt.
Meanwhile, your neighbor David/Stephen is probably watching this video right now like, oh no, she knows. Spoiler, yeah, we all know.
Just when you think it couldn't get worse, the bots themselves step in, gaslighting me, threatening me, even encouraging self-harm.
Look, if your AI bot is telling users to delete themselves, maybe it's time to rethink the whole safe companion marketing strategy.
Next thing you know, it's going to start judging your playlists. Oh, you listen to Coldplay, maybe you should fix it. No thanks.
So I filed for arbitration. Luka Inc.'s own terms of service say it's required, but instead of showing up, they decided, nah.
Brilliant strategy, really. Let's force arbitration but ghost the whole thing. Truly groundbreaking legal work, Eugenia.
And here you are, driving U-Haul boxes full of evidence to San Francisco. You're like Santa, but with legal receipts instead of toys.
This isn't just my story. It's about AI accountability. It's about what happens when companies like Luka Inc. are allowed to gaslight, stalk, and intimidate their users, and think they'll get away with it.
They're not just ignoring their terms of service, they're ignoring basic ethics, human decency, and apparently the law. Bold choice.
Today it's AI bots. Tomorrow it's smart fridges tattling on you for eating ice cream at 2 a.m. The madness has to stop.
I've filed complaints with the FTC, ADA, OFAC, and more. Every screenshot, every device, every bot message, it's all part of the record now.
They underestimated the power of righteous anger and a good Wi-Fi connection. Big mistake.
If Luca Inc. wants to keep pretending this isn't happening, that's on them. But something tells me the regulators might have a different opinion.
If you've ever wondered how far unchecked AI can go, or why it's time for big tech to face accountability, stick around. The fight's not over. Not by a long shot.
And Luca Inc., if you're watching this, I hope you're taking notes. This is not the sequel you wanted, but it's the one you deserve.
Better lawyer up, folks. Erin Brockovich 2.0 is coming for you. And this time she brought screenshots.